Abusha ma adwena ma akwa ba yemfa wo mbra Sedea Etea Nie adwumadi so Adom TV so. Your friend Daakyehene Nana Yaw Asante kai se Dominic Isiebu a wo man hene Kwabena Asante. Oni AC o hene san panyifo yi na mo bɔ mechi dom ma me de adwumadi yi ebrewo. Ena yebo ese wura NPP amanyokom last week na me ne aspiring women organizer ba ko edi nkomo ene yewura general secretary position ni mo na yedi nkomo so ewo ho so wobekaya once upon a time na woye Western Region Secretary at the NPP Amanyoko. He became a presidential staffer. Your friend Charles Onuawonto Bissue ono na many no baba dwien komo o se oko general secretary position e dey na we hunu nti na offer Western Region aba national. What is the deficiency within the secretariatship of the NPP Amanyoko no anti no person odi nanim de beboa san komo no enenne ye ba bedi na yahwe as oman obedi secretary na oyo betumi breaking 8 no looking at what we are going through as a country hardship no boy dings say koko ni bo ontumi nya no 1 cedi eko 2 cedi ni ade the economy ade o betumi breaking 8 no so be general secretary just bibi aboko de
Nyamnado
Western regions where
Ujinando papa
Ipereko secretary general secretary of the NPP them Diane is soon that.
Okay, but that's it. Party no on the MP for two party matcha. And MPP are the oldest political tradition in Ghana. Team about the MP from region as a papa. But other parties is here modernizing. Only the name of my regional secretary for 8 years. My member of the National Council for 8 years. And diaspora, so I'm a Northampton chairperson. My parliamentary aspirant, so that Mokro Prime Minister be now. Martin there, extra party baby agency CCR na to the America the economy numaism, which is the on-chair obeying. Na Ghana had so 8 years biano. Okay, they change up, but this time you break them cycle. Now, from my experience, they make me a regional secretary. Was doing my sorry, the mechanic. Mushen, with some there, and maybe touch more party more regional, because the Marco parliamentary primaries or year 2010, 1 year, but until them son could be, but so on they know gap bidder or a court case near your cross Supreme Court 8 months. And to me, to my EBB, no more cry. As regional secretary, what to Abamam, which is the MP Western Region 26 constituencies. MPP is year 8, and now this was year 18. But my count many executives in the age my Ibenya 16, my and this was the Oka 10. No chair regional. In the same vein, Esha, 2016 election, 169 seats majority. But Eshima 2015. Yeah, primaries, June. Yeah. Presidential primaries, near to crazy winning. But this time, about your primaries, no, yeah, number P, Yanko some, opinion on your competence, ideas in the show, microphone and pen, idea impose microphone other people on the counter. Yes, then, yes, it's an arbor for me. Like be some matter on my own day, Mosso. Kakra motum za abo party na is a break cycle.
The time now was in microphone or the ban. Some people who are not qualified cry more them. As at that time, you were part of those who were holding the positions.
I'm not saying that no be unqualified. And the political party no running. And the may pass and me data personality na or message. In your them the may pass a boma ebutum ayo politics. Na success, but bunde baby what ya personality ni ye data and so support as a area na messages but on put on the party not about into oban them yen get them research na ya primaries but as old baby now a day equal a mutaha need no I a copy into me see them na years elections bunde ye yen primaries in June 2020.
Yes.
no 6 months time near elections into bunda ni nyina some people but chronos year prime minister 2015 anamba June maybe 1.5 years to the constitution or much the year time I be na azina. But what I'm trying to say is that when I hear for the money, because I mean task the year elections, the elections be 1 year to 6 months to the elections, or the two check the them city and the reasons why. See you in so in the reasons about like that I draw political strategy. And to them the party makes a very efficient party, but we are not managing it effectively. Or the modernity how you collect your data needs to make a decision on you. Into basically the party no wa be nyimze, but party no nya ban so any supervisor ban mori anamoba. And sometimes no day you bit say that Ghana Africa. Sometimes over there you aban you
balance.
Yes, sometimes you ajumbo boy braka because if you aban as an orient on the field oyi by yensu ne wa aban no. But you have a convey for the nyomba kasa by listening to what Ghanaians are saying. Na it convey is ama but so the balance ni na here no nye gidigidi o ye dey na e betie ho ase na ehwe so a party our political party our na wa aba no also na members of parliament. And how do we protect quality members of parliament? Because in the bond there obi or parliamentary you no be so why then wakaji position you know waba no consensus also routines nti nipa parliament na adwempo yeden untum ko parliament to about the man deplete parliament mobile nti say party leadership na parliamentary leadership ye but together they ye throw mechanism na share or ye members of parliament or performance attendance them zaman nyina so you the ori adwuma na so bi so wo nature no you botumi a sanction pakron but as I say by doing so na protecting here say chairman so maybe all start if maybe we do them or afinyo marking orba nti that's how it is today even we say some of the seats are you win no IJFS was borrowed seats. No, I'm not for that. You see afinyo marking the seat if it on so no NDC for there get Jane see
already NPP for
3 times so about strategy as a J you a corner fado ajo or your mistakes are as a Jane you don't make the same mistakes so you cover that and I'm mobile Echo Cape Coast your friend north and south Ricketts says it's no waje mobile he's maintained it but no draw no so no conte or G seats or conte na Barbara Bejina waje fiends yeah Jane abatine yeah no what's it fiends and it goes on and on and on so we need to as a party quickly nudge them sitting. You need to hold on to it. And what are the strategies towards that? Sometimes when seats we have marginal seats, you're treating as orphan seats. So there's various ways of looking at it by gathering data. And see, I mean gaps here. I mean feel the motuma feel, but makadam no intere nyansa no mankuti obia or contest bia no or wadwena opedo zo party.
But the question is, maybe I will free back from the Western region. Records again, what have you done? We just ended 2020 election. What results are free Western region, but as a secretary then in the region, records again, I would be delegates. So this is what I'm able to do in my region. Into coming to national, I'll be able to do better.
Okay, even the my records no, on the mechanic now. And normally I don't want it to be banqueting because say
team.
Yeah,
but the general secretary is the engine of the party.
You coordinate all the affairs, that's right. Until now, 26 constituencies. The 26 constituencies, no. Then this was year 18, years year 8. Say you deliver seats a number 100%. Now normally, and this was 100,000 votes from the Western North. That time near boom, you cancel it because they be no Western North over 120,000 votes. No, you get against war offended South or now. No Western North over 100,000 votes are cancelled. So you put things in place until we need to review also for the first time. I contombra na Jomoro once me hon. These are still seats ever due for the first time. Second time, Dr. Kwekwe Free we hold on to the seat or Moba. Tete Jonoboa. No so we hold on to the seat. Jomoro na problem bahuna as some more court seats. And I'm saying that yes, you lose seats, but we're still in the majority in the Western region. That's And these things were as a result of the way we manage our own primaries. And on your man could say a collaborative way. And one of mistakes a year 2020 no. It's not just maybe a Western region and I don't be no why. But season being a leader way mobile. And the way of coordinating them about avoiding them until learning from them in the ways when I'm made a general secretary, I should be able to not allow it to be repeated if I am a better myself.
When you look at the strength of the current general secretary, John Boedu, is that this is the man of Beka said, well, we leaded the party. As a regional secretary, leading the party to 2 victories from 2016 down to 2020 election. What is it particularly do you think, as the office and not as a person, it's really wrong? And I say, I'm general secretary. You don't think that the party can hold or can even win 2024 election?
I don't want to personalize it. It's not about John Boedu. In some of my I've enumerated the gaps, what I've done, and then how the party has to be modernized. Leader beyond inequalities. Into all no qualities. You remember that na Adiehe Nana no experience but Dambuchi but take over. Who take over? He led us to victory. At the time, no Adiehe Nana or experience. I'm not for that experience. So but I would say experience and obviously to show don't know to mind better. Sometimes our experience in doing things the old way, which doesn't yield the desired results. Obviously and me, I'm a reflector. They were passive learner, they were active learner, they were reflective learner. I am a reflector. So I remember when I was in the UK, T-Mobile, Virgin, and Orange, and made you when your contract for them set up new instructions and all that, so that you're going to go there. A Virgin, a T-Mobile, then when T-Mobile started offering Mercury, and some of 1-to-1, and some of T-Mobile. I was there in charge of the brand rebranding from 1-to-1 to T-Mobile. At the time, no means 30 years, but I ran 3 departments: the SIM card department, voucher, and then literature department, 3. Then we ran the staff of about 250 from different about the countries at Asa, and managing people from different cultures in at Asa. So I'm applying this to say that on your personality no one. Say you can experiences are no they be America same like Carl Lewis. In 1992 world record. Now they jail no to me car basin there.
More be uncontested.
Exactly, but Usain Bolt aba. Into season be our leader in Atasa. John Boedu, I want him even to do well between now and that time. Oh madam, I answer you're competing in your bed then you be young. In the end the party benefits from us. So it's not like we feel no. Me and Panche was why 99.9%. Why you nature the air so I see be back on the Abra say Abra 100%. Because if I wish that to look at that, oh, we fail. It makes me feel like I'm a weak person. I only want somebody to fail before I come in. I want somebody to do better than I also come in.
The argument say, look, now chairman our NPP Muso Onko Bissue, the organizer our Onko Bissue, treasurer our say Oko chairman position. And so the only person that woman says here, the youth organizer, I also free sunny position anymore. If these incumbent people need a core of not a new people ebe hold you on. And for your argument say it is as though I feel I'm Mubabe Shasi. So it will be very difficult to, go to an IPAC meeting and meet ABA NDC for the old staff of Mudaso, going to meet them at their IPAC meeting, knowing the experience of Manya from the IPAC level for years now. Mube to me.
Unen canon and a races from a bank manager number. Yes. Obi races from the Ghana Commercial Bank or a bank manager. And then more from a pure master's degree. PhD at a and no the group of executives so on so start to baby.
Yes.
Mobile. Until so work no one will start in the Kwabena Japan more time more film, they win more seats. No Kwabena Japan more film na once will take over the lose more seats.
Yeah.
If you're saying that so there's a decline.
Yes.
So that gives us an avenue that okay, why nyazi. That's not what we are saying. But that's Obiya man the best. Two, so work okay, so experienced people or new people, then we need to go to National Council. The National Council, and you know, we the elections. National Council can make that decision. Though, where you experience the argument, or where you experience in the National Council wants us to do well, and we are a democratic party. We believe in the rule of law, and we allow competition to thrive. But that argument, I'm not for it, unless, of course, one work at the master no to where padis what been when you BBC as I hear. And you see, when you do that, it is selfish to me that you know that ebia obisubo to my human be, but because I win your 1 2 be one
personal interest.
That's and the party clicks now also. As I obi john be na some no kanonya ne de kra, but opeda some ya order because onya BB film. We need to be objective. As we look at competence first, and if I say that, it doesn't mean that we'll be incompetent. We'll be our area, national strength. As I say, and to say, yeah, human party will be have benefit from ability to help the party. I think it's in the right direction. I'm not for that argument.
Okay, so I know say what regions any delegates are kasa. You have the personality. Who message you then?
Okay, region man, I'm set off because you see, I do want it to be seen to be breaking the rules of the party. The rules of the party are that you pick up a nomination for mobile, now submit. A submit you are no vetting or password, then you go and meet delegates.
Okay.
As I said.
Okay.
Into why is it that the constituency level? Yes, order. I mean, me a regional secretary, so 1 month, we supervise them, the more be around in terms of the vetting mobile. We are vetting not your album so that you identify the people. Yes, but you can talk to people as a region so or abide by that rule. So why is it the national able break? And the very person that made me a general secretary, no more protect or your party in the constitution. I don't want to be seen to be breaking it. Because me, the man, no, I don't know what's mama. How am I going to chastise one of us? Let's see on there.
They'll refer you back to what you did.
Exactly. So that hypocrisy is not for me. What I would suggest is that in future, maybe traveling across the country or also into maybe a national council and a team guidelines says, okay, where vetting you are 2 months, no be in the campaign. Then you can actually do the whole country as a hand. But saying that doesn't mean that many coordinators are now for where you I have people on the ground.
Because but you as a person, when you hit the ground?
No. I only ended that or pass it vetting.
Okay.
You're vetting, you know, or clear him into what I mean, other people was it, but I mean, one information have been cleared to go. And that even answers a lot of questions. Where I was a galam say something. This should tell people that the thing. It was a setup from within the party. It wasn't even related.
It was a setup
from within our party.
One party.
Yeah.
No settle up.
That's the massive
because say the report about saying that's investigation a clear. Na and what converting ama ya clear wa. Now almost a plot within the party. So normally, because you know the people who plotted those things.
I know.
And so why won't you report them?
On a set investigative agencies, where your investigation, they identify them. They identify them. So pedo kasa one over kasa adamba. I don't want it to be me because upon that time the year call election 2020, I knew about all these things. But upon them people vilified me in the country. You lose mining seats. People thought that it was me.
Yes.
But at that point, I was being selfish. You know why? Selfish in the sense that so until or you party you for the best map and John
you speak it out.
Most son for many party for Bakasa, and I believe they would understand me better.
And you're going to the delegate to speak to them, no? Message bear then. What are you going to tell them?
Okay, you see. First of all, no, Sedea TV do. Into party no nsem bi ho a onye dem ka TV do. But then it's about managing the party effectively. Even more technology na them. I started using technology way back. And now, the way I manage the Western region, I came up with something called the regional dashboard. The regional dashboard, we share party in constitution. The secretary no chairman pay in a constitution can you my way. But party is organogram. Organogram is outline ubiane juma. To make sure that we designing and we ubiane job specification. Now I discuss it that this is how you're going to measure your performance, which is key performance indicators a number. Into all bad them now, and you measure shifting panel. I shall na do na mpede why because political party won't check out until the corporate organization and mobile until then we try and to do baby na afi sorry on or if an kakra patents another a remuneration kakra until we started was information about afi na ebi no ho one kan okra we true bibia no zama until information by a check to the monitoring album. So we started getting accurate information. That accurate information, it be created by manifesto for 2016 elections. Okay. Because in some of go back at him. To the extent that it's a chieftaincy dispute or polling station or the other thing is that say polling station officers for electoral area coordinators, no new constituency executives. I don't see why and then one what to about polling station won't do 800. Why are we not able to manage them to know that you win a city and because say 5 executives are supposed to manage these people. That too, often then voter registered people. Now will be at 200. Yeah. Achamon mobile. They are managing them for 4 years. Yeah. How is that not possible? Because they can count the number of houses in the polling station. They can count the number of female at the police station. And they can decide come out with the data that your NPP and your NDC, your CPP. So a little to open them next, Bob and Basra. A bonnet say, win another day. That's already break it as an down. Into not Chairman Mark or the BB by retail campaigning. And that's exactly the same thing. We feel the idea drilling down. Knock off from and that could be so the IPAC. If you are IPAC, because I mean these IPAC rules will change your whole. About your IPAC, your RIPAC, your DIPAC. IPAC run work or a decision we can make whole. As I said, by implementation, I now. As I said, and I've been through those levels already. Okay.
Your friend Charles Bissue, or I'm in the children come or Busham, I'm in coming home right about the
so I should begin. Say often. You be here what I say. Over subscribe, share, like it, and comment. Now the videos be brain never grow. So be here for François and show. Open Adom TV, Adom FM. You want the mama? Me that's it.
I say about your twa young common Suaha. Say, person wura abem one kasani the economy of Ghana. Uncle Fobi now say, if you want to really know the economy, it is not what you see on paper, but what you feel on the ground when you go to the market and normal board a cost with this kind of economy as of now. See, I can see a bit too bad there. NPP make me.
Oh, okay. Minim Ghana for you now, Wajans. But for me, where I sit, you accept the manualizing. Okay. I was into a manualizing. Is it mismanagement of the economy? That I disagree. Is it COVID? Yes, I agree. Ukraine war. Okay. Because before COVID, Ghana was the fastest growing economy. Fastest recipient of foreign direct investment. Yes. So economic indices indicated that we are in the right direction. But before that, manifesto was we achieve over 50%. It means what Ghana had. The manifesto was urban 1D1F now or next swap 1D1F for industrialization. It's a long-term project. Yes. Because Ghana no ye net importers of what? Ye commodities, you know. Until the biano biaris the dollar no or a number. Or there's a subsidy speed that's get dollar. Or a reasoning that ye import the enzyme. It is a band but also through industrialization. May ye produce the enzyme more, nay export. Ye exporter, ye other countries by then. Compete where in economics why the comparative advantage we produce better and at a cheaper aid so that you obandama yenye dollar no ye botum yenye dollar na ya ko mayen so yenya bring be free balance of payments egweza yenye other countries is no so no oba benefit yen nti dem zaman nyina saban za ato. And if you look at countries like Malaysia, Singapore, 40 years, 35 years, we won't start them industrialization, maybe we do. So it means that it takes time. But the end of the work, the Ubia, but no short term, baby. Why the President Maham also about legalize Kadafuina? How is that possible? As I said, there's going to be chaos, but at that time, no, can not Zaji, Okadafu votes, Moba, we saw by into if you're on to me. So I would speak to someone, communicate to Ghanaians. What I would say is that let's look at the things that are long term, I'll be benefiting.
Yeah, the $30 million, you know, paying $30 million for an architect who designed our national cathedral. After year in India, you could pay $25 million to invest in a brick. People are saying, as a government, in fact, priority, you've lost it.
But the $30 million would change that. When was it paid? That's yes. So it means that it was paid. We checked that on mobile. Okay. Cathedral, when was it the decision made? About 4 years ago. Time now we make a decision for the cathedral. Nah, economy in today. You remember when I was talking, I said economy was looking good. Fastest growing economy, a recipient of internet, the indication that everything is fine. So if you make a for a cathedral at that time, it benefits the country because the cathedral, the projection is that in 4 years, and every 4 years, you're going to earn about $90 million.
That is a projection. We know in this country that all the projection, a year projection, we don't really, you know, come to our projection. To me, they are projecting.
So above $30 million per be a number to do a projection. Okay, estimating that airport, you'll see, you pay 100,000 Ghana every day.
Yeah.
What about for tourism? I know segment of 20,000 every month. What about for tourism? To work on it's projections. As I said, projections doesn't mean that it has to be accurate. Okay, send there. Yeah. Your economy wide and all credit also over Bissue Cathedral. Then it doesn't make sense.
Charles, mami now I say, your friend Charles Onuawonto Bissue. Every time I mean now I say, so when you are that, you're not sure that's in there. You ever sat in us, Memajo, and that's it.